What's going on, everybody? Terminator Juice. It's kind of early in the morning, but I wanted to make this video just because I just can't take some of the ignorance anymore from these Nintendo haters, and even respectable game journalists are they're just starting to just amaze me with some of the stupid things people are saying. Um, Obviously, if you watch my other videos, I'm a Nintendo fan first, but I'm a multi-console owner. I own every game system available right now and play them. And so I think I have a decent, unbiased opinion in the gaming industry. But I do, I get most excited for Nintendo-related news and stuff. But I'm sick of people saying that the Wii U isn't next gen, and they're comparing it to the Xbox 360 and the PS3 like it's the successor to those systems, and I'm just like, it's not the successor to the Xbox 360. It's the successor to the Wii. I don't know why people are acting like it's succeeding the 360 and PS3. It's the Wii. It's the next generation of Nintendo home console. The previous generation was the Wii. If you compare the Wii U to the Wii, it's a huge difference. It's a bigger jump than the 360 was from the original Xbox. It's probably closer to the PS2 to the PS3 jump. It's a fucking huge difference, and that fact alone makes it a next gen system. End of story. But there's a ton of reasons why it is a next gen system even compared to the 360 and PS3. But I just wanted to say, no one seems to be acknowledging the Wii U is the successor to the Wii. They keep saying, comparing it to the 360 and PS3. If you look at, go play a Wii launch title compared to a Wii U game right now, and the difference is huge. I don't understand how people. I just don't get it. It's annoying. I don't know if they're just being trolls, but even like IGN, forget the guy's name. He's a Sony fan. He reviewed The Last of Us. He's kind of a Sony fanboy. He said the Wii U isn't next gen. Adam Sessler from Rev3 Games keeps saying Nintendo's in trouble. Now he's saying they need to fire Reggie and Iwata, and all these games should have been out by now. And I said in the previous video, there's no fucking reason Nintendo should have had all their major franchises out in the first 7 months of a system's life. Yeah, they should have had Pikmin 3 out in the launch window like they said, and Wonderful 101, but to have released Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, 3D Mario, Donkey Kong, had all these games out already, then what the hell would we have to look forward to over the next year? It doesn't make any sense. People are just being way too critical. It's almost like the trendy thing to do is to criticize Nintendo. And yeah, I would have liked to have a few of those games out this summer or this spring, but I realize I'd rather have the game come out when it's done, and B, they got to space them out so we don't get too many games. I think this Christmas we're already getting too many games at once, but I think they're desperate and they don't know what else to do. I don't think we need uh, Zelda, Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong, and Mario in successive months. That's freaking $180 I got to spend in a 3 month period. So anyway, that's a little off topic. Just getting back to the whole Wii U isn't next gen. Um, Last time I checked, the 360 and PS3 don't do games at 1080p, 60 frames a second. The Wii U is capable of that, especially the games coming out this fall and Mario Kart coming out next year. They look amazing. No way PS3 or Xbox could do that. Those graphics with 1080p and 60 frames a second, it's just a fact. Get over it. Another thing, last time I checked Xbox 360, I can't play a game in my kitchen while I'm cooking on a screen on my controller. Um, the other day I was cooking some macaroni and actually some spaghetti noodles. And while I was tending to that, I was playing Need for Speed Most Wanted U on my gamepad. Turned the brightness all the way up. Looked amazing. Played amazing. As long as you don't get too far away from the system, you have no lag, no problems at all. Also, I can suspend that game, hit the home button, go to the internet browser, um, watch videos on that game if I'm stuck on a particular game or a spot. I could check my Facebook. I could do anything, online banking. I could go to Amazon and order and buy stuff and then close it, and I'm back resumed exactly where I left off. Don't think, actually I know because I own a PS3 and Xbox 360. You can't do that on the current gen, which will be soon be last gen. You just can't. I don't know. I could suspend the game. I could go to the eShop. I could download a similar game, something I want, and while it's downloading, I can go back and resume the game I'm playing, and by the time I'm done, the game's downloaded. You cannot do that on the current gen PS3 and Xbox 360. People are saying the Wii U's 8-year-old technology. 8-year-old technology couldn't do those things. At the most, it's 2-year-old technology because they started development of the Wii U, really hardcore, got into the development about a year and a half, or it's been 2 years now since the E3 where they revealed it. So you could complain that, yeah, it's 2-year-old technology, they should have went a little bit further. I'm not going to argue that. I wouldn't have been mad at them if they doubled the RAM and gave a CPU and the GPU performance increase, but they didn't, and this is the system we got. And like I said, it's the successor to the Wii, and the specs are they just blow away the Wii. I mean, there's not even a comparison. It's so far beyond the Wii that I don't know why anyone can say it's not the next gen Nintendo system. It is. Another thing it does with the touchscreen, it's like 1/60th of a second latency on the input. If you touch the screen, it happens on your TV. You can't even tell that there's any latency at all. It's so fast, it's instant. Plus, it's running the game, depending on the game, at 720, 60 frames, 1080, whatever, like Rayman Legends, 1080, 60 frames. It's also sending image to my TV, image to the gamepad, and it's instantly sending and receiving my inputs on the touchscreen on certain levels where you have to use a touchscreen. How is that 8-year-old technology? That shit is amazing that can happen, especially with the quality of the screen on the gamepad. How amazing that looks. Rivals my TV. Sometimes I feel like my TV isn't even as good, but I mean, that's next gen, people. You can't do that with your 360 or PS3, and don't give me the smart glass bullshit with Xbox, because that's not sending a high-res game to your screen, the gamepad screen, or your cell phone in the smart glass, example, while it's running on the system itself. It's just not doing that. Really, the only thing holding back the Wii U, in my opinion, is how they didn't incorporate the Ethernet port into the system, as well as a optical audio out. That was definitely disappointing, and it would have cost them shit to do it, but they didn't. But I bought the Ethernet adapter, USB adapter, and I got an HDMI receiver now, so the sound I'm not worried about. But yeah, there's some gripes about the system and the design choices, but it's still next gen. It's definitely Nintendo's next gen system. It does some things that the other systems just can't and never will be able to do. And then they were only 7 months into the system. They've already had plenty of updates to the operating system. They sped it up. I see in the future, if they can incorporate some kind of cloud feature, I don't know if Nintendo will, but if they did, that would just expand the possibilities even further. It's a fun operating system. Another thing you can't do with the PS3 and Xbox 360, you can't draw awesome, amazing pictures and share them with a community. You can't post something in a game community for everyone to see if it gets like enough likes and stuff. Anyone who has a Wii U turns it on and you have the top comment, people see that. You got one-on-one, or you can have family or party chats with your friends, but to interact with just this huge group of people and meet new people in a way you've never done before, it's amazing. I own the system. So if you own the system and you have negative feelings about it, that's one thing. But if you never played a Wii U in the comfort of your own home and sat down and really got to see all the features, not just a quick demo at Best Buy or some bullshit like that, you know it's a good system. And yeah, there's room for improvement, but just look at the 360 at launch. That had a horrible menu system. The operating system was slow, boring, and stupid, and look at how much they've improved it over the years. I think the Wii U has a really good foundation. They don't have to like completely overhaul it at this point, but there's room for improvement, and I see them doing it. And it's a great system. We got a bunch of great games coming out. So if you're watching this, and as a skeptic, I'm here to tell you right now, it's a great system. One of my favorite systems of all time so far. Just the system itself and the features and stuff. Don't have all the games I want yet. Obviously, they come out in the next year and a half, 2 years. But anyway, that's enough for this video. Just final thoughts. Wii U is next gen. Just get over it, you haters. It's just fact. And if you don't like it, don't buy the system. I don't need to hear about it anymore. I'm sick of it. And that's all I want to say. Peace out.